yet to akasa one so na mugo so de mu ginem e the National Democratic Congress chinya amanjoko NDC se for fra ba to ho ne se che bia ne nim se ye containers bia na omudi free amonone ana abrochire enyine si mamu omudi bepem o man kokuru nga na imu a beto adwase containers no agire afiri ship ni mu a che se na ye asamwa wa ye pa nya asam geto na nkofo bebre di beto odwa na bi mususu se nkofo bi pose containers no na want taban intini na tutu tisese ne Burkina Faso confirm etutu ko Burkina Faso yi ebi mo so kire se containers no amem ade ahye insuo nim ene ana papa bi a owo the New Patriotic Party Ssreak Afinyo Markins minority leader ode se bi abeto abonte awo kire se wonya document bi ana kire se containers na bo makonkonga na yi mu no na mako 67 nanso de ko hu ye mu 23 pe abusuafo asem no mu kire mu abetodwa yekotie
from a ministry to go ahead there. So, and we pay them with the taxpayers. So
my question is,
so it's a public institution by extension.
So it's a public institution.
Yes.
So if you are going to a public institution, why is it required that you pay?
That you pay, man. No, the nexus between
what is I'm going if EPA is going to Ministry of Energy and because they want to.
There is a nexus. American
The point I'm trying to make is that the governance construct.
That is where corruption okay, who could do a restaurant?
Umative.
Yeah, the cap bill no about
exactly.
Hold on. Say Ghana and me as honorable. Makodidi. Na me mo bi cheaper. You can say me bribe no.
There be a motives Ghana have cry motives.
Oh, I mean in your private capacity. In your private capacity.
If you read the
me say when you honorable can we do a restaurant be obi anu ni asem. But no honorable no. Oba ko that same restaurant and no didi. You can say
obi amu to say e be kan ho asem. Ani na ga we apoli.
Uni be be no didi.
Enti one of the things and that's why I think say if we make a fetish around code of conduct we might hold on.
I think
Justice Dateba in Ransford, France, say it might lead to a meltdown of governance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Code of ethics.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we
show me an example,
if we stretch it, because maybe the NSA there are some offenses. I wouldn't say offense where they downright illegal.
That is it.
The ones now a border on discretion to say, for a better example, no Sami DA. Is it an offense? And as a misconduct, I was a president. Does it meet the threshold for dismissal?
No. You see, the code, the code is not about laws that already are in existence.
I know.
It's about the look. For the most part, code
a guide.
It's a guide.
Yes.
And you see, guide, for it to be effectual,
yes,
there must be a sanctions regime.
I get it.
And what should be the sanctions regime?
Yes.
Are we saying, say, sanctions should just be limited to reprimand?
No.
Dismissal to me.
Yes. So that's why the code emma the forms of sanctions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Including dismissal.
Exactly.
Yes.
So as to whether a certain breach of the code means a certain sanction or not,
yes,
is for the determination of the code and that's why I kept making reference to the president and the chief of. Eventually, they are the ones who determine whether a breach where the reprimand a fata, where the dismissal and a fata, where the resignation and say a catch and so on, resign and so on. But if we begin to set thresholds,
yes,
this will become useless.
But we cannot also do away with thresholds.
No. What? So how do you set the threshold for dismissal? How do you set the threshold for reprimand?
Okay.
Because Omuna, you see, they are running this government.
Yes.
They know what will be helpful in terms of the agenda now on prosecuting it, and the kind of integrity they want to integrity agenda now on my set. So we it can hit the integrity agenda, it can hit the transparency agenda and so on. So they can, after all, you didn't appoint yourself, they appointed. They can better determine which sanction is fitting. But if we begin to say that code of conduct and ethics, say a certain threshold for sanctions, so that and for the most part, if we are going to do that, what we are going to do is thresholds would end up being until the person commits a criminal offense, and permanent, and say a permanent. Left for us, that's the determination we are going to make. But and your breach
it might not be necessarily a criminal offense. But
give me an example.
Okay.
Of something that office in your view should meet the threshold for dismissal.
When you take
criminal
like,
offense.
your friend is saying, Mami, Cecilia Dapa, as far as Cecilia Dapa is concerned,
there was an allegation of a criminal offense
against who?
Oh, Mami, no, but why is she standing trial?
No, in America, no. It was an allegation of a criminal offense by the OS.
Yes.
But at the time the thing happened, there was a public conversation. Nothing had been established against her.
Oh, until who chairman? Then code
no, but the point is say, no, because of the magnitude, the money's involved, and it's air cost. People were like, hey, and the way there. But when you take the money involved, now take you being sued a few dollars be $100, $200, or the attorney suffer. Camera capture, not the trouble thing.
No, I'm not sure it's been them. You see, and no. I didn't want to go there, but now that you've raised it, do you know it's illegal to spend dollars in this country?
Spend? Where spend means what?
Whether you share or you buy something, whatever it is, the legal tender in this country is Ghana cedis.
I know.
You cannot be seen spend. What is how do you spend money?
What is spend?
Spend is spend. I'm spending my money.
You are saying, sir, the law allows me to keep dollars. There's no law.
But not to spend it in the
hold on. The law allows me to keep dollars.
Yes.
I meet Atik, my friend. Atik, $100. I commit a crime.
You are spending the dollars.
How so? I don't understand.
How do you spend money?
Because it says
spending is only when you go and do purchases.
See, this is legal tender for the payment of every amount. You understand?
Services.
For the payment of every amount. Obviously for goods and services. If I give you, I take here, madam, for me or dollars or my mouth $100, and when for the purpose of education, does it qualify for the spend? Said the worker.
It does. How do you spend money? You don't spend money only when you are paying for goods and services. Yamfani said, Michelle.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now me will scour me home.
Yes.
Then I decide that Obi 200.
That's a donation.
What is donation? Me I'm donating.
Yes. For a channel.
And the chair is donation.
Yeah.
Well, me go for
donation.
So it would me